where Kenya now says it will not take part in the hearings over its maritime border dispute with Somalia that starts tomorrow at the International Court of Justice at The Hague. Attorney General Professor Kihara Kariuki, in a letter to the court's registrar, says Kenya is pulling out due to the court's failure to address concerns raised, including bias on its part. In the meantime, international relations experts are of the view that dialogue is still the only way out. Here's NTV's Leila Mohammed with more.
Somalia's first round, and on behalf of my distinguished agents, thank you very much.
According to the court's schedule, Somalia will on Monday 15th and Tuesday 16th of March 2021 present its oral submissions before the court. According to the same schedule, Kenya was expected to respond on Thursday the 18th and Friday the 19th of March. But now, the country says it will not take part in the proceedings. It had wanted the case delayed as it briefed a new legal team. It had also cited the COVID-19 pandemic, but the International Court of Justice held that the case be heard virtually starting Monday. Now Kenya hopes the ICJ judges will grant its wish for a 30-minute opportunity to orally submit its position paper before hearing starts, and hopes the court will consider it, even though Kenya will not be part of the hearings.
You must have the two sides agree to the process where they can sit on the table and begin listening to all the facts. So Kenya needs as much time as it can take.
There's been a failure from the African Union and IGAD to bring Kenya and Somalia together over this issue. It should never have gotten to the World Court.
In February 2021, Somalia stated it was ready to proceed without further delays.
Kenya is within its width to ask for some time, and I don't understand why the court has not given this, even though they have given it twice before. I think a third time would have been appropriate.
Diplomacy experts say while the matter has been at the Hague-based court since 2014, dialogue is still the best way out of the choppy waters for the two feuding countries. The presence of a Somali judge, Abdul Qawi Ahmed Yusuf, on the ICJ panel is still a sore spot for Kenya, saying he should recuse himself.
Kenya is in the UN Security Council. No African country is going to go to the UN Security Council and say Kenya is acting only in Kenya's interest. Kenya represents the African personality in the Security Council. That's the job of Kenya. And this gentleman who is in the World Court represents Africa in that case.
International relations experts are of the view that should the ICJ proceed with the case without Kenya's participation, then it could have far-reaching consequences, not just for the two parties in the dispute.
Then you are going to destabilize Tanzania. Then you are going to destabilize Mozambique. Then you are going to destabilize South Africa. And so it will never be an acceptable OAU agenda or a stand or IGAD agenda.
The contested area is a 160,000 square kilometer triangle in the Indian Ocean, thought to be rich in oil and gas.
This issue must never be judged in the court of social influence. It needs hard facts, it needs time, but Kenya, at the bottom line, will never give 1 iota of its territorial integrity.
Leila Mohammed, NTV.